Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watch One, and thanks for logging on. Today, we're looking at the Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Chronograph. You can see this 40mm stainless steel Master Chronograph on our website, watchyouvant.com. Purchase it there, and if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watch You Want Inc. You can also click on the card in the upper right-hand corner of the screen at any time to see our full listing for this watch with accessories included, additional high-resolution images, and of course, complete pricing information. Now, on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, this watch really is an ideal fit. 40mm is a contemporary and full size for a dress watch. It's not a petite 33 to 36mm traditional size, nor is it voguishly oversized. It fits a wrist nicely, and this watch could sit just as securely and stylishly on a wrist as small as 15 centimeters in circumference or as large as 18 to 20. It has that kind of impact. Now, 40mm across the round of the case is the cardinal measurement. It's where we start. But the watch also has a span of approximately 48mm from lug to lug, so big, but again, not overbearing. This is also a watch with a nicely downward thrusting set of lugs that does meet your wrist halfway and trace the curve of your forearm for ergonomic security. Now, in terms of thickness, it is a dress watch, 12.5mm in thickness. This is an easy one to slip underneath a dress sleeve or a tight cuff, principally because it's not that high, but it also features a nicely sloped conical bezel. Now, the watch itself was released in 2010. Really a modern reinterpretation of the dress chronograph by Jaeger-LeCoultre. Despite its manufacturer status and august reputation for in-house calibers, the reality is that before the 2000s, JLC didn't really have any kind of heritage of in-house automatic chronograph movements. That changed with the Caliber 750 family, and with the 2010 Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Chronographs, we finally combined that 750 sports watch style chronograph movement with an elegant, classically styled dress chronograph. Now, this watch right here features a gorgeous style that appears perhaps plain at first glance, but is beautifully nuanced. Now, the first thing that comes to your attention is the fact that it's actually a pulsation scale, not a tachymetric scale. This one's actually a pulsation scale, a little bit of a nod to the doctor's watches of the 1930s, 40s, and 50s that could often be used at a glance to take a patient's pulse in the field. Now, the watch inboard of the pulsation scale features beautiful applied dart-style indices. They're gorgeous, they're diamond polished, they are actually white gold and applied, so they have both remarkable luster and substance on the dial, and they're matched by an applied white gold 12 at 12 o'clock. Now, the dial also features a little bit of color in the form of the chronograph seconds, hours, and minutes. All of those tri-register hands for those three cardinal indications are a beautiful heat-blued cobalt, and they really pop against the sunburst silver of the dial itself. The watch also has a little bit of depth and definition thanks to the countersunk sub-registers, with a beautiful concentric guilloche pattern at the very center of the hour register at 9 and the minute register at 3. Also, there is a small amount of luminescent material on the alpha style hands at center, as well as the 4 points 12, 3, 6, and 9. Now, the watch has a gorgeous and vintage-inspired set of rounded-off rectangular chronograph pushers, and thanks to the caliber 751 alpha inside, it has a very smooth chronograph engagement and a very smooth stop, start, reset action thanks to the vertical clutch. So I'll show you exactly what I mean to good effect. I stop the chronograph. Now, with the vertical clutch, the re-engagement is smooth. There's no jump because there's no play in the system as you get with a lateral clutch chronograph. You also get the ability to run the chronograph continuously. So if you don't like to look at a subdial for constant seconds, with a vertical clutch, there's no additional wear and tear on a drivetrain, so you can simply leave that center seconds going and read hours, minutes, and seconds off the center of the dial. Now, the watch does feature 2 barrels for a power reserve of 65 hours. This is an entirely in-house caliber, automatic winding with superior unidirectional action. It also uses unlubricated, high-efficiency ceramic rotor bearings, so you don't have to worry about that particular item becoming a maintenance draw over time. It also bodes well for the longevity of the movement and reduced service needs. Now, it does feature hacking seconds, so when you pull the crown, you stop the balance, you can synchronize precisely to a known accurate reference time, and there is a quick set for the date. which is discreetly featured at 4:30. So if you do want to reset the watch should an irregular length month arrive or should the watch run down, you can easily correct it. Now, in terms of architecture, this movement does feature a free sprung balance, so it has an additional measure of resilience to shock-induced timing variation. The hairspring is of JLC's own design, laser welded at the stud and the collet. That offers yet more resilience in the face of shocks. And of course, this watch has passed the JLC Master 1000 Hours control process. Originating in 1992, it was one of the industry's first truly demanding, fully cased up in-house tests of chronometric precision, as well as power reserve, water resistance, and durability. It remains a standard to this day, and of course, this watch has passed that standard. You can see it and you can buy it on our website, watchyouwant.com.